Hello, it's Austin again, and I'm going to do my informative speech on Al Capone. He was born on January 17th in 1899, and while he was growing up, he was in two kid gangs known as the Boston Rippers and the 40 Thieves Juniors. And basically, it's just like a normal gang for minors, I guess. In the 6th grade, he quit school, and when he was 14, and went to work at a candy store and bowling alley. And he also worked at a bar where he got his nickname Scarface for getting in a fight with a man for insulting the man's sister. As he progressed in the gang life, he became more and more famous, and he moved around the country doing bootlegging, and which was illegal during the time period that he was alive, which was the Prohibition. Sorry, couldn't think of the word. But after that time, when he started becoming more of a boss in his mob or gang wars, I guess, he had an alleged income of $1 million a year, and he had evaded taxes from the time that he had started becoming of age to do taxes until he was arrested. He was arrested in 1929 for those charges, actually, and was released in 1939. But during his time, he was on Alcatraz, or the Rock, as they call it, from 1934 to 1939, and during that time he contracted syphilis from being stabbed by a unsterile knife because a man cut in front of him and he didn't like that, so the man stabbed him, and he contracted syphilis from it. While he was in prison, he usually actually ran the prisons. He didn't usually have someone who was ahead of him. He was usually the top dog in the prison. Even the guards were allegedly under his control. Like, he would tell them to do something and they would do it for him. So he was a very influential man in his field, and he kind of set the pace for criminals on after, and it's not something that's good, but it's something interesting that one man had changed the whole course of criminal activity.